It is 7:30 in the morning. I'm on this Thursday morning, November 12th, 2020. It's time now for the Peter Channel morning news on this Thursday morning, November 12th, 2020. Got, good morning, y'all. This lovely Thursday morning, November 12th, 2020. 66 degrees in Massachusetts at 7:30 a.m. Top stories on the Peter Channel morning news at 7:30 is why Trump is failing to many flimsy lawsuits in battleground states. Biden's chief of staff fixed about Obama administration did everything wrong with H1N1. GOP senator says he'll step in if Biden does receive intel briefings by Friday. Ronna McDaniel expected to stay on as RNC chair. U.S. reported the most single death COVID-19 deaths since May as experts say pandemic is accelerating. Moderna's cancer vaccine scores up. Clinical trial. Tropical storm Ida leaves thousands without power and flooding across Tampa Bay. Election workers are tired as Georgia's officials brace for head recount of tight presidential race. Trump's main obstacle is flipping Georgia vote is a Republican. Two White House aides that against Rudy Giuliani to test positive for COVID-19. Trump national security advisor slams China over ouster of pro-democracy lawmakers in Hong Kong. Moscow wants to work with next U.S. president to improve relations over wealth fund, head says. No important stuff is girls' feet, dirty but not damaging the crest ears. Johnson Senior's age quits amid tension in UK government. Boston Infectious Disease Specialist says both because COVID-19 guidelines can get Massachusetts back to work and school. Four Boston schools consider return high needs students in person learning. Seoul, South Korean President Moon Jae-in and U.S. President-elect Joe Biden agreed to cooperate closely to resolve the North Korean nuclear issue at a phone call on Thursday, according to the South Korean President Blue House. WFP has yet been facing looming famine and era of COVID-19 and civil war. China condemns opposition resignations as a farce challenge of authority. Three more people who attended an election night event in the White House included key aide to President Trump have tested positive COVID-19 according to news reports. China condemns opposition's resignations as a farce challenge of authority. U.S. churches challenged COVID-19 order that limited crowds. The re-election campaign for President Trump on Wednesday filed a second lawsuit in the state seeking prevented from preserving election results on officials can ensure no line for ballots were cast. Baker's plan to reopen schools fully draws mixed reactions from Attleboro area parents. Popular Plainville pharmacy closes after decades of service. For Attleboro area, Bobby Weaver was nice while it lasted. North Attleboro, with two members of the body locked in a campaign for state representative politics, could have easily spilled over to town council deliberations. North Attleboro-based Joe Andrews Foundation will honor Mansfield and Rantham residents. Food bank leader in Taunton says school need amid COVID-19. Former that reopen teacher fondly remembers Alex Trebek and Berkeley Women Crafts custom Christmas creations. Heavy fire breaks out of a Brockton grocery store. At Rice's Market in Brockton. Kingham's Matt Benier is ready for NCAA hockey. Take a look at stocks now. Down 23.29 at 29,397.63. SP 500 up 27.13 at 3572.66. And Nasdaq up 292.57 at 1176.43. Pfizer vaccine readout of what will happen to Dow stocks. And TikTok asks U.S. court to debate after Trump administration leaves app in limbo. Alabama unit reps up subsidies export the Chinese Singles Day shopping holiday. COVID-19 is so bad in Wisconsin that WHS entered a whole new category. Stanford, scientist computer model predicts COVID-19 spread in cities. CDC says mass potential aware from coronavirus 2. And third COVID-19 wave threatened to overtake Colorado, was according to a doctor. Jupiter's moon Europa Bay. Go to the Saudi irradiation. Even footage captures also six wing squid near Australia for the first time. Falcon 9 rocket fires up in a crucial test before weekend crew launch, and SpaceX Dragon spacecraft that have continued residence in space started this year. In sports, the 2020 Masters get started at Augusta National. A Penn State football season swells and Jody Brown is elected son of him, and Trevor Bauer talks Mets kudos and Jericho say I win it. James Harden accountability and PJ Tucker talk about Rockets scraps in Houston. And Russell wants to leave Houston Rockets. Peter Children's time is 7:35. It's time now for Peter Children traffic turns a check. Beep on the MBTA. Or it's on Chris and southbound delays after 15 minutes doing a trade with a neural mechanical problem and downtown cross the train has been taken out of service. So the commuter rail. Fitchburg train 492 705 a.m. from Little to the 495 is spotted. Little to the operating 25 minutes back into the layout by that train 491 caused by a single issue. Franklin Line train 743 702 a.m. from substation is operating 5 to 10 minutes back between Brent and kind of Walpole due to train traffic and the ferries they are looking good. Okay, let's take a look at our ways and byways of New England. Okay. $95 at the southbound side, a little bit slower on downtown Providence. $95 both ends back to the downtown Providence stretch. $146 at the southbound side, a little bit slower around the Sales Road to North Smithfield Island. And Newport Bridge eastbound side, a little bit slower between James Side and Newport and out of the Cape. Board Bridge southbound side, a little bit slower around the Board Bridge on the southbound side of Route 28. 95 northbound side, slow between Boston Street and Kenton on 128. 24, a little bit slower, 128 Kenton. And Southern Expressway on both ends and back between Quincy all the way down to the gas tanks in Dorchester. Mass back a little bit so out of Newton Quarter. 128 a little bit so out of northbound side around Route 1 in Dedham, Norwood area. Route 3 southbound side, also the Bill Wicker stretch and then hit there before Route 62 to Bedford and 93 95. Looking good from 128 to New Hampshire border. 128 is southbound side, a little bit slow before 93 out in the red end stretch. 190 on the northbound side, a little bit slow, the west Boylston stretch. And western Mass Highways are looking good. Route 2 westbound side, a little bit slow, Addison, Connecticut. 395 minutes. Southbound side, a little bit slow, Plainfield stretch and Bear Parkway westbound side, a little bit slow, New Canaan stretch and 95 minutes. Southbound side, a little slow between Bridgeport down and Greenwich. And and Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine Highways are looking good. Peter Children's time is 7:38. Time now for weather report and the latest tornado. $45-mile winds, 1 out of 1 mil bars, located straight up at 7 to the north, 82.4 to the west. Moving southeast at 13 miles an hour. There remains a danger of life threatening some surge along portions of the middle Florida Gulf Coast, in the middle of Longboat Key to the Swanee River, including Tampa Bay. Residents there should follow any advice given to local officials, and tropical force winds are expected to water air along portions of the Florida Gulf Coast during the next few hours, and into the watered area of the east coast later today. Localized events of heavy rainfall will continue to impact portions of the Florida Peninsula today, resulting in isolated flash and urban flooding. It's placed across previously inundated areas of the Bitter River. Flooding expected across portions of West Florida last of the weekend. Okay, take a look at the radar from Florida. Ida is bringing some rain, stretching the line from Bradenton all the way south of Tampa and stretching up I-4 for Orlando. And up 95 for Daytona Beach all the way down to Jacksonville and down to 7 Georgia from Brunswick all the way down to Valdosta. And this is the line of showers stretching the line from Albany, Georgia all the way down to Western Carolina and down for Virginia and down for Southern Jersey and rain in Cape Islands and Southern and Northern Rhode Island and stretch the line from Brooklyn on to Worcester and down to eastern and southwestern portions of Connecticut and raining around New York City and vicinity and eastern portions of New Jersey. And every bend rain showers south of Martha's Vineyard and Nantucket and unfortunately the nice 60, 70 degrees weather is going to be a distant memory because we're going to be headed back to more like normal temperatures in November, which is temperatures in the 50s. A cold front stalls due to the south coast today. That is total wind periods of showers at Friday as a low pressure moves by. High pressure brings dry weather cooler than normal. Temperature Saturday, brief moderation. Temperature Sunday at a cold front, which brings showers later Sunday night and the first part of Monday. Temperatures trend below average for next weekend. Breezy and a bunch of cold with interior Massachusetts connected dry out areas there. Along the south coast will likely see rain chances persist in the 7 and the afternoon hours and minor retreats. To the forecast this morning to reflect observed trends and try to adjust timing of a rain shield. Moving off later this morning, still expected a front to stall just offshore this morning. With a weak surface, we're moving along with the shift to rainfall slightly farther north. Temperatures will be at their various levels down that should be falling by today. Okay. Forecast will take this. Check the shot made before 1 p.m. today. Punch bomb before 8 a.m. Otherwise, Costco, but temperature falling 51 by 5 p.m. Don't forget about 3 to 8 by an hour. Just with 50%. New percent between the temperature days possible tonight. Check the shot after 4 p.m. Costco, low at 41 degrees. Don't forget about 5 to 7 by an hour. Just with the trade set Friday. Shots like made between 9 a.m. and 4 p.m. Punch bomb afternoon. Otherwise, Costco, 50 degrees and North East about 5 to 7 by an hour. Just with the 70%. New percent between the temperature days possible Friday at punch bomb before 9 p.m. Otherwise, punch the Costco 36 degrees. North about 6 by an hour for Saturday. Costco, 50 low 30. North 8 by an hour for Sunday and 50 shots after 3 p.m. Punch the Costco 56 low 44 degrees. Left for wind. Give us up around 5 to 10 by an hour. More than just mentioned 40%. And for Sunday night, shots like me before 10 p.m. Mostly guys 44 degrees. That's up with about 10 to 30 by an hour. Gust size 33 by an hour. Just with 6%. And for Monday, most of the Costco 54 low 44 degrees. West at about 9 and 30. 24 by an hour. And Tuesday, most of the sun's got 44 low 27 degrees, and west about 7 to 11 mile an hour. For Wednesday, sun's got 38 degrees, north about 7 to 9 mile an hour. Right now, London is mostly got 66 degrees, and that's going to be for the Peter Chillo. Morning news on this, November 12th, 2020, on a Thursday morning. Peter J. Wisdom, you have a good morning, good night. Stay safe, be positive, be healthy, be well. Hope you have a wonderful day, and we'll see you at noon time for noon time report. We have a good morning.